Hey,
The Joker and my boy Jamal Murray.
he said in limos for people.
We'll get to that story.
Yes.
In just a bit. We're
Like
with you for about a half hour.
That's nice.
Do you really? I appreciate that. Thank you, Chuck.
Money green.
You want some fries with that chicken? Is Popeye still sponsoring us?
Now, can we start? The Lakers are the higher seed. But for now, their two leading scorers are out. As a result, it's the first time in LeBron James' career that his team is an underdog with the home court edge. But in Game 1, the Rockets will be missing their leading scorer. The question is just how long will LA be without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, and the Rockets without KD? We turn to Lisa Salters for the very latest out there in Los Angeles. Lisa, good evening.
Hey, Ernie. Well, we just spoke with Ime Udoka, who told us that Kevin Durant was apparently going after a loose ball at practice on Wednesday, and he bumped knees with a teammate, causing a contusion on his right knee. That's the injury that is keeping him out tonight. Now, apparently, he did have an MRI, and it showed no real structural damage. I'm told that there was no swelling, really, in the knee, but that it's really painful, that it apparently just got hit in a weird spot right above the patella tendon, just in a spot where you'd think that maybe it'd be something he'd be able to just play through, but apparently it's really tender right now, and it's something that it's about pain tolerance. Kevin Durant was out here earlier on the floor getting shots up, trying to see if he could play through this injury and be out here on the floor for Game 1, but he didn't look sharp. He was limited in his movement. Again, will not be playing tonight. Now, what this means for Game 2, Ime Udoka said he doesn't think that this is an injury that will linger. That he said that it's good that they don't play again until Tuesday. So the Rockets are hoping that with another 3 days of rest and treatment, that will be enough time to allow Kevin Durant to get back out here on the floor for Game 2 of this series. Guys?
All right, hey, Lisa, question for you on the Lakers side of things, too. Is there any indication of when Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves might be available?
Well, we just spoke with J.J. Redick as well, and I asked him, J.J., you know, what can you tell us? What can we say about Luka and AR? And he said that they're out indefinitely, period. That's it. No timetable for a return. No, they're going to be evaluated next week. None of that. He said all you can say is that they are out indefinitely.
Lisa, thank you for the information. We appreciate you very much. Suddenly, this series looks a little bit different, doesn't it, Chuck?
Well, tonight's a must-win for the Lakers. I mean, I thought going in before KD got hurt, I thought I was going to say the Rockets. This is just a big game for the Rockets. To go out there and punch them in the face, let them know they can't win this series. Now with KD out, you got a chance now, like, this is a must-win for the Lakers. It just switched the pendulum.
But it certainly doesn't, from what Lisa had to say, there's been no indication that, oh, yeah, somebody's closer, he's closer. It might, you know, this is not the right time of the year for the Lakers to have those two injuries, Shaq.
Yeah, but I have to agree with Chuck. This is just a must-win for the Lakers. You know, Rockets' #1 guy down. Question is, who's going to be that guy for the Lakers? You know, we all expect LeBron to do it, but we can't forget he's 40, 41 years old. So who's going to be the second guy to step up and say, you know what, I'm going to be AR, I'm going to be Luka for the night. Lakers have to win this game tonight because without KD, the matchup is pretty even. But like the great Hall of Famer Charles Barkley said, Lakers got to win this game tonight or else.
Or else.
What's the series hinge on? Besides health, Kenny, what does this series hinge on the floor?
Sustainability. Like, you can at times, you know, fill the hole. They say next man up. And okay, well, to have this guy help us in the scoring load. But then, you know, Luka rebounds as well. Austin rebounds. Okay, well, we get to a guy to help us there. Okay, but now you get steals. So there's a lot of holes to people to be the next man up in. And can you sustain that over a 4 to 7 game series? That's really difficult for the Lakers. And, you know, for tonight, someone could step in and say, okay, KD's going to be there Tuesday. I got to take over the scoring load, help. And that you could get away with that. You can't do it if he's out for the season or I mean, for the series, the way these guys are saying out indefinitely.
And one good thing, if the Rockets can win the game tonight, I'm not playing KD Tuesday. So this is kind of a must win for both teams. Because I'm like, okay, because they get to home court and KD get pretty much close to a week, he'll be close to 100% but this is a must win for the Lakers tonight.
Dovetailing on what you said about Luka too. Look, the Lakers live at the free throw line, 27 attempts per game, but 10 of those come from Luka Doncic. Yeah. So that's a huge part of what they're doing. Also, the matter of rebounding, and nobody does it better than the Houston Rockets, and nobody knows that better than LeBron.
What is that message to your teammates about the needed physicality for a postseason game against a team that's known to be physical with it?
I have a message. The best rebounding team in the last 25 years. What do you mean?
Just like when it comes to...
You don't need to have a message. It's like going against a Mahomes team, and they're the best passing team in the last 30 years. The message don't need, hey, we don't need to let the receivers get off the line. We need to jam. Like, what's the message? The message is get your ass in there, box out, and rebound. You have a message. We all grown men, do your job.
Grown men, do your job.
Yeah, it's easier said than done against the Twin and the Turkish Terminator. But again, who's going to be that guy for the Lakers to step up in any category? Scoring, rebounding, steals, getting to the free throw line. I'm scared for the Lakers, but they definitely have to win this game tonight. Houston still has, a few weapons, that they can get it done as long as they move the ball. If they just try to come down and just post up the Turkish Terminator on that, then it'll probably be a close game.
Yeah, and I agree with Shaq there, because this is more awkward for the Lakers than it is for, obviously, even though KD's out, because Şengün has been a #1 option. They know how to play through him. And so that is not going to be an uncharacteristic vibe. But for LeBron to carry a series and be the #1 option, that is not what he's been the last year and a half. He's not been the guy that you say, we're carrying everything for the whole series. So this is a little bit unusual. It's going to be interesting to see. I want to see if it is, LeBron James who comes out and tries to get 20 in the first half type person. Or is he going to say, I'm going to be the one who's going to get everyone involved and maybe get somebody to help ride with me? So it's really interesting that first quarter of how he plays.
Ernie, even without KD, the Rockets got better players. They got better players, in my opinion. If I'm LeBron, I'm going to come out and be an assist guy.
Ooh.
Because I don't
think... What if
they're
missing?
Well, I don't think at his age he can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Okay.
So if I got to if I had to decide whether to get off to a good start or save some down the stretch, because the role players are going to play better at home. So I'm going to try to get the guys playing at home and try to save myself for the 4th quarter. Because at 41 years of age, I don't think he can play the entire game and have anything left down the stretch.
We do have that graphic. Can you throw that up there about LeBron over the last 5 games with Reeves and Doncic both out, Jeremy? Because with that, it tells you that obviously in need of somebody to take over down the stretch these last 5 games of the year, LeBron James answered the call.
Yeah, but you can also put on this stat that some of these teams were tanking as well. So,
but I'm just talking about from a common sense standpoint. This guy's 41 years old. He's obviously amazing. To think he can go 4 quarters, and because he probably can't play over 35, 36 minutes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but if I'm him, if I'm LeBron James, I'm taking it quarter by quarter. I'm saying, guys, we need this game.